What's up guys, Luke here from Luke's Points and Miles, and on this channel we talk about credit cards and how we can benefit from using them, real estate investing, and personal finance. If those are things you could be interested in, please consider hitting the subscribe button below. Guys, over the last 18 months or so I have gotten a lot of new credit cards, and lately my velocity has gone down quite a bit. I am trying to get under 524, and I think the soonest I'll be able to do that is June of next year. But I did come across a targeted offer. For me, it was too good to pass up. And we're gonna go over that card today. But first, please hit the like button so I can get this video out to more people. Obviously, from the thumbnail and the title, the card is the American Express Business Gold Card. Now, this card is gonna be a lot different than most of the cards I review. Most of the cards I review are pretty much no-brainers that most people should get and most people will find quite a bit of value from. This one is going to be a little different in that some people are going to find a huge amount of value in it, and some people will not be able to justify it. Some people will say the versatility makes it a must-have, and some people say there's not enough benefit to cover the annual fee. So let's go over the card and you decide. So the first thing we'll talk about this card is it is a business card. Now, American Express defines a business fairly loosely, in that if you make money in any other way besides your W-2, you can probably qualify as a sole proprietor. Now what that means, if you ever sold a pair of sneakers on eBay, if you ever mowed your grandmother's lawn for cash, if you have a legitimate side hustle, then you are probably going to be a sole proprietor in the eyes of American Express. Now, some of us actually have real side hustles, and we have LLCs. And those things will also qualify you for business cards. And in my opinion, business cards are probably the best kept secret in the credit card game because they almost always come with really good multipliers and really good sign-up bonuses. So the American Express Gold Card. Most of us are familiar with the American Express Personal Gold Card. This is the business variation. It's a little bit different. The first thing we always like to talk about is, what is the sign-up bonus? This sign-up bonus, as advertised, is 70,000 points with a $10,000 spend in 3 months. So as you're going to see, this is already a little different than a personal card. Really good bonus, but a very high spend. This card is not going to be for low spenders. It won't make sense for anyone without a fairly high spend. Now, what drew my eye to this card is I was targeted for an offer for 90,000 membership rewards points with a minimum of $10,000 spent in 3 months. I'm fairly sure I can make the minimum spend. My business, as it were, is a very small business. I do a very small amount of revenue. Basically, my business is a property management company that manages my one rental property. So my business itself does not spend a lot of money. My other side hustle is this YouTube channel, and most of you can probably tell it does not actually make money. Annual fee for this card, our next most important attribute we like to talk about. This card has a $295 annual fee. Now that sort of puts it in no man's land. It's not quite premium card with a $450 or a $550 annual fee, and it's certainly not a no annual fee card, and it's not even in the same class as a $95 or $99 a year annual fee. So kind of unique from this one, but $295 for the annual fee. Fairly high. Now with that premium annual fee, you're probably thinking this card comes with some fairly premium features. Let's talk about the membership rewards earnings. This card is fairly unique with American Express in that it earns 4x on the top 2 categories of your spending per month. Now let's go over what the categories are, and that will tell you if this card is at all good for you. So let's talk about the categories that potentially can earn you 4 times membership reward points. The first is airfare purchased directly from airlines. The card potentially can earn 4x points on US purchases with advertising. Now, this is going to be advertising online, on TV, or radio ads. And some examples of that are Google ads, Facebook ads, and ads on Yahoo. Now, if you have a business that does not run ads, for example, my property management company doesn't run ads, so this category wouldn't be something I would spend money on. The next category is computer hardware, computer software, and cloud services. And these are from select providers. Some examples, and this is not all inclusive: Apple, CDW, Dell, HP, Microsoft, Newegg, and Tiger Direct. So if those are some places where you do a lot of spending, maybe that's your 4X category. Another category is shipping. So if you are running any type of drop shipping business, one of the good categories for you. The next category is gas stations. So if you have a long commute or you run any type of business that uses gas, that could be a category for you. And finally, restaurants. And this includes takeout and delivery. So your top 2 categories from that list will earn 4X during the month. And that 4X is limited to $150,000 combined in the year. And that seems like a lot, but if you are a company that runs a lot of ads, you can get up to that $150,000 fairly quickly. And if that's something you do, then this card is definitely advantageous for you. You'll rack up a ton of MR points. One of the benefits of the card is when you purchase with points airline tickets on American Express Travel, you will receive 25% of those points back. And that will be for all first class and business class tickets. And it will also include all class tickets for your airline of choice. Similar to the personal gold card, you will have to select your airline for the year. And if you purchase your tickets with points through Amex Travel, you will then receive 25% points back. Now, those points back will be capped at 250,000 MR points per year. The card also has no foreign transaction fees. Now, I always recommend people, if they're leaving the country or going overseas, to take a MasterCard and or a Visa in addition to their American Express, because MasterCard and Visa is still more widely accepted. The business gold comes with a hotel collection, and if you're at all familiar with that, with the personal gold card, when you use the hotel collection and you stay a minimum of 2 nights, you will receive a $100 hotel credit, and that's good for dining or spa treatments. One thing about that program is you really need to check the prices and compare with other travel sites and the hotels directly, because sometimes it's not always a deal. A lot of times you will pay $100 more for the $100 credit. The business gold comes with baggage insurance. The card also comes with several other benefits that are on a number of American Express credit cards, and I will go through the benefits, but I'm not going to explain them all because they're explained in detail in several other videos. If you want any more information on those, I would suggest you go to americanexpress.com and check it out. The car has car rental loss damage insurance, trip delay insurance. It has an extended warranty option. It has purchase protection. And don't ever forget the Amex offers. The card does come with Amex offers. I recommend you look at those offers at least weekly, especially lately. Some really good redemptions in those offers. And that is pretty much it for this card. Not a ton of benefits, not a ton of extras. The versatility is the key, depending on how you spend or how your business spends. So let's talk about this. Who is this card for? Number one, this card is for legitimate business owners that have a high spend in the categories. If you're running Facebook ads, if you are paying for cloud services monthly, or if you do a ton of shipping. Who else might this card be? A high-end individual, maybe. $295 is a high annual fee for an individual to justify. And 3, this card could be for someone like me, a sign-up bonus hunter. 70,000 to 90,000 membership rewards points for a minimum spend, plus 4x on gas, 4x on food. I think this card will definitely benefit me for the first year. Or if you're someone who plans to buy a lot of computer merchandise, I plan on upgrading my YouTube studio this year. Maybe that 4x will come in handy if I buy a lot of equipment. and it's probably the best way to get 4x on Apple products. So for me, I got this card for the big sign-up bonus. This will be the biggest American Express sign-up bonus I've ever received. I never time it correctly for the 100 or the 125 or any of the huge bonuses. I seem to always miss them by a month or two. I'm also getting this card as an experiment. The versatility of the card makes it potentially good. We'll see how that actually plays out in my personal experience. But at this point, I don't think I'll be keeping the card for more than a year. The decision for me will be a little easier at the end of the year because it is a business credit card and canceling it won't affect my personal credit. So guys, if you are interested in this card and you want to apply for it, you can use our link below, and if you are approved, the channel will benefit. Also, if you are not familiar with Racketon, we do have a link below. If you want to sign up for Racketon, it is a cashback portal, and you can switch the cash back to redeem Amex membership rewards points. And it's a really good way to really rack up the MR points. And if you use our link, you will get a $25 bonus on your first purchase. So guys, if you stayed around to the end, thank you.